In this video, I'm going to be building the best possible team for 500,000 MT in NBA 2K23 Myteam. At the starting point guard position, we are going to spend probably most of our MT on the starting point guard spot, and we are going to go ahead and pick up, in my opinion, the best point guard in the game, and that is going to be Don. Like I said, I do believe he's the best point guard in the game, and he's about 100 to 125,000 MT. He's a point guard, shooting guard, 6'3" with a 6'8" wingspan. I mean, he's going to be a great all-around point guard. He's super nice on the offensive end, 92 3 ball, 92 mid-range, 95 speed, 95 acceleration. He's going to be a great defender as well. Yes, he's only 6'3", so I know there's guys like Penny Hardaway, Magic, who will definitely, have a lot, will definitely get mashed a lot by guys like Magic and Penny, but he's going to be a great defender, especially on the perimeter. I just feel like for the offense he provides, with having one of the best point guard jump shots in the game, the Derrick Rose base, Rudy Gay upper on quick timing, it's probably the best point guard jump shot, either that or Shea. And then dribble sigs wise, he's got some really good movement and the normal leader as well. So not even comparing him to the best point guards in game, but just in general for this squad, I do believe he's going to be the best point guard and our starting point guard on this squad. Now for the starting shooting guard position, we're going to pick up another top 5 card at his position, and that is going to be Diamond Luol Deng. I mean, for 35,000 MT, and this card is going to be super good value because he's 6'9" at the shooting guard spot with a 7-foot wingspan. So that's going to give some great size next to a guy like Don, because Don obviously is a little bit short for a point guard, going into, mid-January. But having a Luol Deng next to him is going to really add some height and just really add some defense as well. Having a 96 steal, 96 lateral quickness, 95 perimeter, while also having an 88 interior defense and an 88 block as well. And then offensively, he's got a pretty good jump shot. He's got a 93 ball, 90 mid-range, so he can knock down threes at a pretty decent level. And then dribble sigs wise, I mean, are pretty good for a 6'9" shooting guard. He's got the MJ dribble style, one of the best dribble styles in the game. He's got the D-Mitch size up, one of the best size ups in the game, and even the Kevin Durant escape is not that bad. So I mean, the card isn't amazing on the offensive end, but he can still knock down threes, attack the basket at a pretty high level, but all around just going to be a very good defender. Now with at the starting small forward position, there's definitely a couple different guys you could go with. For me, I'm gonna go for the best auctionable small forward in my team, and that is going to be the Pink Diamond Cincinnati's pal. Now there is a guy like LeBron who definitely could be on the squad, but the thing with LeBron is I'm pretty sure he's about like 200,000 MT, maybe a little bit lower since those season 3 super packs came out. But just for this squad with 500,000 MT, I mean, Cincinnati's pal is about 45,000 compared to LeBron, who's at least 150,000 MT. So for this squad, we got to go with Cincy pal, but he's still an amazing small forward, 6'7" with a 6'11" wingspan. I mean, stats wise, this card is super well rounded. He's a great defender, 90 interior defense, 93 perimeter, 92 lateral quickness, 88 steal, 88 block. He's super fast for the small forward position, 96 speed, 96 acceleration. He's great at going to the basket as well, like one of the best rim running small forwards in the game because of his dribble sigs. Like, yes, LeBron is probably better at finishing around the rim, but this Cincy card is so much better at getting to the basket because of his speed with ball, because of his speed, and just the fact that he has way better dribble sigs than a guy like LeBron. And then jump shot, it really does come down to preference and if you like the jump shot, because it is really weird having the Luka Doncic base, Carmelo Anthony upper, which is like the slowest base in Luka Doncic, and then one of the fastest uppers in Carmelo Anthony put together on very quick timing. It's definitely a weird jump shot. So I'm not going to say it's easy to time once you first take your shots with it, but once you get used to him and you get used to the release, I would say the jump shot is pretty decent. But for 45,000 MT, you're going to be a great pickup for the starting small forward position. Now at the starting power forward spot, there is a bunch of different guys you could go with. I'm kind of debating between 2 or 3 different guys. I kind of want to start Thurl Bailey for this squad. Now there's also Wayne Embry, who we'll talk about later in the video, but I feel like with having not really a short team, but we have Donald and Cincinnati's pal, who are a bit undersized for their position, 6'7" small forward, 6'3" point guard. So if I were to go Wayne Embry, he would only be a 6'8" power forward. So I feel like we'd be a little bit undersized, but he'll be our backup point guard that we'll talk about later. But yeah, so I want to go Thurl Bailey because I do believe he's a great budget power forward, and he's only about 10,000 MT, which is super good value for a power forward who's 6'11" with a 7-foot wingspan. He's going to be a great defender. I mean, his stats and badges might not show that he's a great defender, but in game, he gets those Giannis type of defensive animations and those defensive stops. So this card just plays a lot better in game, and he gives you about like 85 to 90% of what that Pink Diamond Giannis can do, because he's basically just budget Pink Diamond Giannis with a better jump shot. Like this Romeo Langford base is actually super nice. It's on guys like Sean Kemp, Trent, Brex Chapman, Mike Miller, and even then Andrew Nemhard, all have great jump shots because of the Romeo Langford base. So just at the starting power forward position, we're going to go for a 10,000 MT card and Thurl Bailey. Nothing too crazy, not going to do anything too crazy for our lineup, but just going to be a very solid glue guy at the starting power forward position. Now for the center spot, we are going to pick up the Pink Diamond Cream, who's probably going to be our second most expensive player for about 100 to 125,000. Once again, just like Don Ole, sometimes I've seen Kareem go for like 100,000 MT, and then sometimes I've seen him go for, sometimes I see him go for about 125. So I'd say both him and Don Ole are going to be around 100 to 125,000 MT, but Kareem is the probably second best center in the game. I don't think he's better than a guy like D-Rob, but he's still going to be super nice. He's 7'2" with has a 7'5" wingspan, great all-around defender, 92 block, 93 interior defense, 88 steal, 88 lateral quickness with an 82 perimeter as well. He's a great finisher on the basket. He gets some crazy good standing dunk animations with the 90 standing dunk and Hall of Fame rise up. You guys might be saying, 63 ball is super low, which it definitely is for a center card, but he can actually shoot threes at a very high level because of his jump shot. It's actually super easy to green with, like kind of better than most center jump shots in the game, besides like maybe D-Rob, like, or Kristaps. I think it's a better jump shot than Hakeem. I'm not saying he's a better three-point shooter than Hakeem, but I mean, the card's super fast, plays great defense, and going to be one of the best rebounders in the game as well, which is going to be really nice to have with kind of a shorter lineup with obviously Donald and Cincy at the small forward position. But that's going to be the best possible starting lineup for this 500,000 MT squad builder. And then off the bench, guys, we're going to have to go a tiny bit more budget, but honestly, I think you could make an argument that the bench, I wouldn't say is better than the starting lineup, but I mean, the bench is going to be really nice as well. Starting it off here at the backup point guard spot, we're going to go for the Diamond Shea, who's still one of the better point guards in the game, and he's only 20,000 MT. Like, I would say most people probably have Shea in their top 5. I would say he's most likely top 3 in my opinion for point guards, and he's only 20,000 MT, so that's going to be great value. Nothing too crazy about this card though. He's 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan, and he just has some very good all-around stats and a great jump shot. I mean, that's what makes Shea good, is that jump shot on quick timing and the MJ dribble style. He can move pretty nice and knock down threes at a very high level, and being a solid defender as well because he's 6'6" at the point guard position. Now for the backup shooting guard spot, we're just going to get a very solid defender, and that is going to be Pink Diamond Grant Hill. Now, I don't think Grant Hill is anything too crazy. He's just going to give us some very solid defense and just great all-around play at the shooting guard spot, just like Lil Dang being a very tall shooting guard, being 6'8" with a 6'11" wingspan. If you take a look at Grant Hill's stats here, I mean, he's going to be a great slasher on the offensive end, 95 driving dunk, 95 vertical. He can knock down threes. He has a pretty decent jump shot. He's good at going to the basket, like I said, with having Hall of Fame posterizer, limitless takeoff, fast twitch, and bully as well. Defensively, very solid stats. Playmaking wise, he's got Hall of Fame clamp breaker, quick first step, 90 speed with ball, and an 88 ball handle, so he can create his own shot if he needs to get to the basket. But he's mainly just going to be a very solid defender who has a really good player model and really good height for that shooting guard position. Now to give us a little bit more offense off the bench, because right now we have Shea, who's a good offensive card, but Grant Hill is going to be a little bit lacking. We're going to go for another card from the Zen set, and that is going to be the Pink Diamond Carmelo, who I do believe is still a top 5, maybe top 5 small forward in the game. Now you could definitely go Harrison Barnes, but he's a lot more expensive than a guy like Carmelo, because Carmelo's only about 65,000 MT, but I still believe he's going to be a really good small forward. He's 6'8" with a 7-foot wingspan. I would say honestly the fair comparison is probably between Bailey Howell and Bailey Howell and Carmelo, of who you want to go between at the backup small forward position, because they're around the same price. I mean, Bailey Howell's about 30,000 MT, where Carmelo's about 65,000, so kind of close in price. I guess you guys could go Bailey Howell if you want to at the backup small forward position, but for me, I'm gonna go Carmelo Anthony. And then like I said, for the power forward position, we're gonna go at the backup spot, we're gonna go with Pink Diamond Wayne Embry. I think he's a little bit better off the bench because we have a very tall lineup so far with guys like Shea, 6'6" point guard, 6'8" shooting guard, and a 6'9" small forward. So I feel like it's fine to have a guy like Wayne Embry at the backup power forward position, because he is going to be a very good defender. Even though he's only 6'8", he is a very good defensive card, 94 interior defense, 90 block, 84 steal, 90 lateral quickness with the 82 perimeter. And stats wise, besides the 72 3 ball, his stats are amazing, and he's actually got a very solid jump shot with the D low base Joel Embiid upper on quick timing. So he's gonna be, definitely has a good jump shot. He can actually move really well for the power forward position, having the MJ dribble style and the normal leaner as well. So offensively, Wayne Embry card gonna be very nice, and a great defender as well, having Hall of Fame anchor, post lockdown, and rebound chaser as well. So he's gonna be about 20,000 MT, maybe about 25,000, and he's gonna be our backup power forward. And then guys, to round off the best possible 500,000 MT squad, we're gonna go with the Diamond Kristaps Porzingis, who we all know is just gonna be one of the best kind of budget centers in the game. Like, he's only about 30 to 35,000 MT, and he's going to be the best popper in my team. What I mean by popper is he's got one of the best big man jump shots and one of the highest 3 balls and just shooting badges in general. We all know Kristaps can do, going to be one of the best centers in my team and going to be the backup big for this squad. But let me know in the comment section down below, what do you guys think about the squad? But for me, if you guys have 500,000 MT, I do believe this is the best possible team you guys can build. But let me know what changes and upgrades you guys think you can make. But hopefully you guys did enjoy, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.